is a technology preview of the work done for the Volkswagen project. This is with a very quickly put together skin that shows the back-end technology, not necessarily the skin in effect. So the transitions and stuff are what we can do, not necessarily what they'll look like in the end program. This is the navigation skin. We'll have to clean up quite a bit, but you'll have to let me know if the layout is good. For browsing and navigation, it will look vastly similar to the regular view. I still got to do some work with the overlay on the left. For music, the transition is a little different with the colors fading first, but I think the effect is still very similar. For music, notice how the option list slides out and back in. I think this is pretty much the effect you wanted. It's a bit offset, but it should be exactly lined up in the final version. Yahoo Music is now mostly finalized. It just includes Launchcast integration, but we now have the station guide too. There is a slight delay while it actually buffers the music data, which I'm working on trying to get better, but there's nothing in Yahoo to do it, so we'll have to see if I can hack around it somehow. If we go to the station guide, we can see all the stations, the 250 of them that Yahoo offers, and these are predefined ones that will play music from that genre, and you can select from the different types of stations, and it'll then be filtered through it. So now it only shows 13 that fall into that genre category, which makes it easier to select. You can also build your own stations from whatever music you like online, and then they'll play within the station guide under My Stations. The ratings you select for each song will also help Yahoo at building a playlist of what songs you like. So when you go to next, it will find songs that match up with your ratings and then select them.
Go back to your dorm. You got your roommate, and that never works.
The DLNA/UPnP stuff is mostly implemented on the client side for music. We're still working on music and videos, but you can see it in action for music at least, going to UPnP and then selecting a server, then a folder from that server. Then we can select the different artists, genres, or whatever. And all this list is being generated through the network from another computer. So these are actually albums from a separate computer, and this will actually play everything off of that computer. We still haven't got album art working. We might be able to do that once we implement the pictures from the client side through UPnP. We'll see if we can actually do that though yet. And you'll notice after you select the songs, everything works just like music did in StreetDeck. So you just select your source and then you play as regular. Feel free to let me know whatever you think of what I've shown you so far, but keep in mind that the skin is going to be completely redone by Chris. This is just enough so I can actually see if StreetDeck could do what you wanted, and a few things were added to the executable, and I will upload that other executable tonight too, so you can play with it yourselves. So at this point, Launchcast Radio is done, UPnP is partially done. We still have to work on some stuff for searching for pictures and videos locally, and also a lot of multi-network issues to get the different computers inside the car to communicate with each other.